Hey, this is Frank Yost in another edition of the Real Estate Cam with Inman. My favorite song, Life is the Highway's on. Not my favorite song, but a song. Let's get on the road here. So today I want to talk about interest rates and a potential 4% interest rate. All right, so interest rates have been tanking, not going up and down like this t-shirt with the Grand Pitons in St. Lucia, but have been tanking and now at 4.42%, I believe is the last number that I saw. Imagine 2 years ago when rates are, 5, 5.5, 6, someone telling you that the rates were going to be below 4.5%. They would have told you that you're absolutely crazy, and many agents were running out telling their clients now's the time to buy because interest rates are at a 40, 60 year low. So I want to talk about what you're telling your client as far as interest rates, and make sure that you're knowledgeable about the subject, because otherwise these people are going to be coming to you and you can't just say, oh, go talk to your local bank about it, because the local bank doesn't have a fiduciary duty to the client. They're trying to sell them something, and we do have a fiduciary duty, which is one of the other videos. So once I get 3 phone calls from clients about a topic, I know that it's a perfect blog. First of all, the phone call I've been getting a whole bunch is about refinancing. So they have a 5-year ARM and they're saying, oh my God, I got to refinance. A lot of people don't realize that when an ARM resets, when it's a 5-year ARM, you don't have to refinance. They actually just think that you must refinance, that the loan ends and that they have to refinance. So most of you will know this, but I'll just double reiterate it, because maybe some consumers will be watching this as well. The interest rates oftentimes, the 5-year ARMs are resetting oftentimes lower. And this one person that called me saying that they had to refinance, they're like, but I looked at my statement and my actual monthly payments went down significantly. So yes, they're resetting lower. So then the question the consumer asks is, well, should I refinance? And I never tell people what to do. I just try to give them information, data points, things to think about for them to make their own ultimate decision based on their risk level. So what I told this person was, how long are you going to plan on being there? If you're only going to be there 3 years and you're fairly comfortable that they're going to be there for 3 years, look at what the Fed has said. The Fed said that they, for a sustained period, will not be increasing rates. Well, if you're going to save 1% every year on a $400,000 mortgage, you're pocketing $4,000 for 3 years. That could be $12,000. Now, yes, rates might go up, but you already got $12,000 in the bank. So it might be something to consider to allow it to float. But if it keeps the consumer up at night and that's too stressful, then that's completely fine. But as long as they have some information and perspective. Another thing people have been asking me about is refinancing. Should I refinance now because rates are at an all-time low? I say yeah, that's fine depending on your needs. Again, similar subject. This is people that have a 30-year fix, talking about refinancing, and with them, I've told them about how I saw on CNN the other day an analyst actually predicting 4% interest rates. So this is the first time I've ever heard anyone saying that the rates are going to go to 4%. Everyone has been saying this is an inflationary economy, and with all the spending, we're going to have to increase rates and all that stuff. Well, that should happen. Haven't we learned by experience that very little that's expected to happen ends up happening? So there's a very decent chance, well, I wouldn't say very decent chance, there's a decent chance that rates could actually drop to 4%. So then the third group of people, there's consumers that are buying. Are you constantly telling, did you tell them 2 years ago when rates are, dip below 6%, did you tell them, oh my goodness, now's the time to buy, this is the best, interest rates we've ever seen? And are you telling them that right now? I'm telling consumers that it's, absolutely great. And I was telling them that one of my biggest fears is that rates will, skyrocket to 7-8%. But then to come back to that as well, if rates skyrocket to 7-8%, won't the homes also tank, dollar per dollar? I contend that they don't. I contend that it's more like 25 cents in the dollar when I see a move. And it's delayed for 3 to 6 months. But yeah, I've been telling them, heck, I don't believe in timing the market when buying a house. I don't believe in timing, interest rates when you're ready to buy. You might play around a couple days here and there, decide on when to lock, but all in all, I wouldn't buy a house just because of interest rates are at a certain level. So when if they go to 4%, you don't want to be on the hook saying to your client, that you rushed them in to buy when it was at 5% when it goes down. So make sure you're, give them data, give them the possibilities of every side, show them some statistics, some articles. And what do you guys think? Do you think we're going to go to 4%? I actually think we will go to 4%. I think the economy is, in the whole Wall Street reselling securities, and loans are down 40%. So the people that are buying these securities are willing to sell them, or willing to buy them for less and less interest rate. Yeah, I think that it actually might happen that interest rates will drop to 4% on a 30-year fixed. Love to get your take, what you're telling your clients, if you're just passing them off to the lender, or if you agree that it's really important to understand finances and the whole loan process, and not just hand off your clients to a lender. Even if the lender's the nicest of persons, they're looking to you for advice, and I think the realtor and the agent should be knowledgeable. All right, well, thanks. This is, again, Frank Yosa, and my blog is blog.franklyrealty.com. You can follow me on Twitter, and I love when you guys retweet it, add the @franklyrealty in it, so I get a little notice so I can thank you, and I appreciate it.